Hello fellow mutants, welcome back to another video, and I am mad. I am honestly mad right now, because Black Lightning is getting cancelled. I'm not mad because a show that has a black lead is getting cancelled. I'm mad because I'm a fan of Black Lightning. I've been a fan of Black Lightning since season 1. Been a fan of Black Lightning before he even became part of the Arrowverse. I really enjoyed Black Lightning. The first two seasons, they stood strong. They stood really strong, not being part of the Arrowverse. And of course, that's then like a little bit before season 3 came. I saw sets where Black Lightning was going to be part of the Arrowverse because he was going to cameo in Crisis on Infinite Earths, and I did like his role he played in Crisis. I thought he utilized his character pretty good. I thought that was a pretty good introduction into the Arrowverse, and I was honestly excited to see like a potential Black Lightning and Flash crossover, and maybe we'll get that in like season 5, because with Black Lightning being in the same on the same Earth now as Supergirl, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Batwoman. Even though I'm surprised that Batwoman hasn't gotten canceled with what I've been hearing about. Hey, besides continuing Ruby Rose character Kate Kane regarding making a new person Batwoman. Batwoman deserves to be canceled more with the direction they're going than Black Lightning. I'm sorry. But it's true. I'm sorry if you're a Batwoman fan, but because they're not even going to close out Kate Kane's story arc in Batwoman, like before switching to a different character to be Batwoman, Batwoman deserves to be canceled before Black Lightning. And like, and season 3 I enjoyed too. I laughed like at when I saw Wayne Brady, not at his performance, but I laughed because I said to myself, I kind of half expected him to show up in the show sometime. I even told my brother and sister, and they said, "Oh, nice." I think my brother was in disbelief if I remember correctly at first, and then I showed him and then I think he laughed. And so let's get into this article that I have brought up on my phone from Variety. Black Lightning to end after season 4 on CW. So we aren't going to get a proper ending, is that it? I mean, if it's going to end, then we should get the same treatment as Arrow did. Have the last season give like our final goodbye to Oliver Queen, but in this case to Jefferson Pierce. But let's continue. Black Lightning will end its run on the CW after its upcoming season 4. And oh yeah, before I continue, even before Black Lightning was a part of the Arrowverse, he being a DC Comics hero, and the Arrowverse being a DC Comics thing, have expected, if not by season 2, by season 3, if not season 3, by season 4, that Black Lightning was going to eventually come into the Arrowverse. And I was proven right with season 3, with Crisis and Infinite Earths. They even have a little episode paying homage to that in on Black Lightning. But anyways, based on the DC character of the same name, Black Lightning centers around Jefferson Pierce, a high school principal who is forced to don his superhero suit once again after years of retirement. when a local gang arises and recruits some of his star students. Chris Williams plays Jefferson Pierce, Black Lightning. The show also stars Christine Adams. The only name I know is China Anne McClain because I've seen her. My first time seeing China Anne McClain was in House of Pain, Tyler Perry's House of Pain, and then I saw her in Ant form, and so I was like, when I saw her in Black Lightning, I was surprised, but in a good way. Like, that's the girl from House of Pain and Ant form. Oh snap! Like, I've already been a big fan of China Anne McClain by the time she came into Black Lightning. And I do know she was in Descendants 3. I have not seen the Descendants trilogy as of yet. I'm with that, but still, I've been a big fan of China Anne McClain before this show. So, Nafisa Williams, James Remore, Marvin Jones III, Jordan Calloway, and Damon Gumpton. Season 4 of the series is slated to air early next year. Quote unquote, this is going to be in quotes now. When we first started the Black Lightning journey, I knew that Jefferson Pierce and his family of powerful black women will be a unique addition to the superhero genre. Series developer and executive producers Salam Akil said in a statement, "The love that nerds and all comic book fans around the globe have shown this series over the past 3 seasons prove that we imagine black people want to see themselves in all their complexities." Okay, as a black person, I am not into Black Lightning because he's black. I didn't tune in to Black Lightning because it was a black family. Now, granted that, yeah, it was cool to see a black family, but I did not care to see myself getting represented on the big screen. That's not the reason why I tune into Black Lightning. That's not the reason why I tune into like Supergirl. And I'm saying Supergirl because Martian Manhunter, when he signed his Martian Manhunter skin, he's a black man. I didn't tune into Arrow because of John Diggle, even though he's one of my favorite Arrow characters, and Martian Manhunter is one of my favorite Arrow characters. I did not tune into Supergirl, Batwoman, because there's Batwoman's love interest is black. I didn't Arrow, Supergirl, The Flash, practically any other Arrowverse shows or any other shows that I'm into. I have not tuned into that show because they have a black person lead. Like, I don't look for myself to get exactly represented by skin color or personality. Now, with Arrow, the character that I represent, I connect with the most is Oliver Queen. With the Flash show, the character I connect with the most is Barry Allen. Barry Allen, because I know what it's like. Oliver Queen, because I'm not gonna get too personal, but there's some things in my life that left me scarred. Kind of like how Oliver Queen's life has made him scarred too. With Barry Allen, the reason why I connect with him the most out of the Flash show is because I know what it's like to have a crush on a person from a distance who may not know it. And when you do tell that crush, and I feel like a lot of people can relate, they aren't interested in you. And that's how Iris was telling Barry at first, that she was not interested in him when he first told her how he felt. Partially because Iris was dating Eddie Thawne, and got engaged to him before Eddie Thawne killed himself in season 1 of The Flash. But my point is, the reason why I connect with Barry Allen is because I know what it's like to have a crush on a person who may not exactly feel the same way for you. Now, granted, in the Flash show, he does end up with Iris, like towards like the end of season 2, and in like season 3 or 4, I forget which season per se, he gets married to her, and it was confirming like what the season with Cicada, that he does have a child with Iris West. It would be cool to, for like in my personal life, where I could have that same look that Barry Allen has in his love life, but at the moment, I have the same look as Barry Allen has with my love life before he was the Flash. If that makes sense. Anyways, continuing. Thank you to the phenomenal cast, writers, and crew, without whom none of this would have been possible. What the heck? My screen went like with the text. I'm incredibly proud of the work we've been able to do and the moments we've been able to create in bringing DC's first African American family of superheroes to life for the culture. Again, I'm happy. It's cool that there's like an African American family on screen, but if you're focused more on like skin color than writing, then you're only dooming yourself for getting the show canceled. I'm sorry. As much of a fan I am to Black Lightning, if you are so focused on gender, sexuality, or skin tone / race, whichever term you want to do, then in your show, besides focusing mostly on storytelling, then you're doing that show to get canceled and bomb. Trust me. I'm very grateful to Peter Roth, Warner Brothers TV, Peter Roth, Warner Brothers TV, and Mark Pedowitz, sorry if I butchered your name, the CW Network, and Greg Berlanti for their partnership and support of my vision for every step of this journey. While Season 4 may be the end of the journey, I'm extremely excited to usher a new chapter and continue collaboration with the CW as we tell the story of Painkiller. So you're canceling Black Lightning just so you can have Painkiller. It's just like saying, oh, we're going to cancel Arrow in like after season 3 just so we can make room for Flash. Or like, we're going to cancel the Barry Allen's version Flash by making the show Kid Flash. As cool it would be to see Wally West getting his own show because powerful character. or seeing an show about Barry and Iris's daughter, which is Access. It's in my opinion stupid to cancel a show just so you can make a spin-off of that show. It's like saying, we're going. The reason why Arrow ended on season 8 so we can have that potential Green Arrow and the Canaries show. Like what? That would be like a stupid reason to end Arrow. It's really stupid. Now the actual reasoning for ending Arrow, I am able to understand because Stephen Amell wanted to focus more on a dad to his child, and that makes sense. And I respect the guy for it. I respect the guy. You know, I was really attached to Arrow. I've been a fan of Arrow since season 1. I respect the guy for it. I understand his reasoning. But back to Black Lightning. Black Lightning hails from Berlanti Productions and AKA Productions in association with that sentences useless. The CW has found great success with the lineup of DC shows. Along with Black Lightning, the broadcaster has aired shows like Arrow, which ended early this year after 8 seasons, as well as The Flash, Supergirl, who's ending the next season as well, Legends of Tomorrow, and Batwoman. Batwoman that should have ended at season 1 with how they're taking the show and the character. I'm sorry. It was also announced last year that the CW was plotting an Arrow spin-off about the Canaries, which aired as a backdoor pilot during Arrow's final season. Which, gotta admit, I'm more excited to see the Canaries show than I am about seeing Painkiller or Batwoman season 2. I'm sorry. Most recently, it acquired the show's Swamp Thing, which I've heard that show got canceled, but they're rerunning like Swamp Thing was a DC comic show which I need to watch the last episode that I watched so I can make a review for you guys as well. But Swamp Thing was on the DC Comics DC TV app, and then it got pulled to the CW. So I'm guessing the reason why they're doing that, bring back like the 2 seasons of Swamp Thing on the CW, is so they can have a season 3 of Swamp Thing connected to the Arrowverse. Because Swamp Thing was hinted at in Crisis on Infinite Earths, same as Stargirl, which they said most recently acquired the shows Swamp Thing and Stargirl, which I've been saying they kind of also, with the cast of Stargirl being hinted at in the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths, which I highly suggest you guys watching at least the end of Crisis on Infinite Earths to see what I mean. I feel like Stargirl will eventually, same with Swamp Thing, be part of the Arrowverse officially. Now, granted that Stargirl, so forth, because I've seen season 1. Because when I was in the stream, when I was doing one of my streams, one of my viewers said, well, they don't need Stargirl to be a part of the Arrowverse. Stargirl's a good show. It doesn't need to be part of the Arrowverse. And I agree with you. I agree with the person who says that. But at the same time, they hinted at it in Crisis on Infinite Earths. And the people who made Stargirl, the show, said they'll be open to having Stargirl being part of the Arrowverse. So, with those 2 things, I have a strong feeling, regardless if Stargirl should be in the Arrowverse or not, that Stargirl is also going to be in the Arrowverse. But anyways. Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm bummed out with Black Lightning ending after season 4, after the next season. It's one of my favorite shows. I think it's one of the better Arrowverse shows. My favorite, top 3 favorite Arrowverse shows is Arrow, and it's in this order: Arrow, Flash, Black Lightning. That's my top 3. Legends of Tomorrow is in 4th place for me. I like how it doesn't really take itself too seriously, but it takes itself seriously. Like, it takes itself seriously at times, but not too seriously. It's stupid. Like, that show is like, like, I don't know, I mean, like, it's stupid. It's like a stupid show. It's just, it's fun. Is it the best Arrowverse show? No, but it's still fun to watch. Can it be cheesy at times? Hell yeah. Can it be cringy at times? Hell yeah, but it's still fun. They use the cringe to their advantage. So that's why Legends of Tomorrow's number 4 for me. And then comes Batwoman. Oh, wait. Supergirl is tied with Legends of Tomorrow. Because I don't know why I'm having a brain fart of her name. Jump skip. Nicole Maines. I am a big fan of Nicole Maines. Partially because I have a huge fan crush on her. I will verbally admit that publicly. I have a fan crush on Nicole Maines, and I do not feel bad for admitting that. And that's why she's the reason why Supergirl's on the same level as Legends of Tomorrow for me. If it wasn't for her, if it wasn't for Nicole Maines, Supergirl would be after Legends of Tomorrow for me. Yeah. So, moving on. Then comes Batwoman. Batwoman's like the worst Arrowverse show in my opinion. Like, it's the weakest. It had potential for the first season. Yes, they may have had to cancel the show a bit earlier than, like, a few episodes earlier than I expected, but... And I think Black Lightning, was, saved from getting, ended, early, because I think they had, 10, 12 episodes of the season, and they ended before this whole pandemic started, so Black Lightning was able to get this full story for season 2 out. But yeah, I'm sad that Black Lightning is getting canceled and season 4 is going to be its last season. I feel like it deserves way more of a leg than it has, way more of a run. Maybe have season 5 be its ending. Have season 5 be its proper ending. Shoot, if Clone Wars could get its proper ending after it get canceled, I feel like Black Lightning deserves that same respect. I like the direction that they took Black Lightning. I'm a fan of Black Lightning because of the character developments. Not is it cool to see a black family on screen in the Arrowverse? That's the star of the show. Yeah, sure, it is. It is fun. It's cool to see that. But that's not the reason why I'm a fan of Black Lightning. The reason why I'm a fan of Black Lightning is because of the character development, the heart, and now because it's part of the Arrowverse, which is my favorite version of the DC Comics at the moment. I prefer the Arrowverse over the DCEU at the moment. And my favorite thing coming out of DCEU is Wonder Woman, the movie. But with the whole Painkiller thing that they're saying, I will give the show a chance. I will tune in. And hopefully we'll see, like, Jefferson Pierce make cameos in there. Because Painkiller is John Ann McClane's character, boyfriend, who worked for the bad guy after he got disabled, who tried to kill Black Lightning before he knew Black Lightning was his girlfriend's father, who died and then came back to life. So and you will have to watch the show to get more details. But with how they handled Painkiller, I would be interested in seeing that show as well. But I still think it's... But how they are saying it, and maybe I'm thinking too much into this. It's like, okay, so we are part of the reason why we're canceling Black Lightning is for Painkiller, and I just feel like I feel like both shows could easily coincide with each other. I mean, since 2012, the past 8 years, we've been having Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning, Batwoman, Supergirl, and I feel like there's one more show I'm forgetting at the moment. But at least 6 shows, at the very least, that has been coinciding with each other well. And I feel like Painkiller could coincide with Black Lightning so well. Like, Painkiller doesn't exactly need to team up with the like Flash or whoever decides to be the Green Arrow currently after Oliver Queen's death, or the Flash. It could still coincide. And I've been hearing a possible John Diggle-led Green Lantern show, which would be badass. And with the possibility of Stargirl being an Arrowverse, and a Green Arrow, Canary show, and Swamp Thing show potentially being in the Arrowverse, and there's one more show that I've heard. Wonder Girl. There might be a Wonder Girl show in the Arrowverse. And I'm willing to bet you, like, those shows could interact with the other, like mesh well in the Arrowverse as well, but coincide with Black Lightning is out with Painkiller. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. My feelings are all over the place. And I know I've been ranting for nearly 30 minutes. Just, I'm bummed out that Black Lightning is getting canceled. That's the bottom line. I'm bummed out. I think it deserves a bit bigger run than 4 seasons. And I do believe it deserves to have its proper ending, which is why I'm saying Season 5, there should be a Season 5 where we get to see its proper ending. Like we saw with Arrow, with Season 8, and The Clone Wars with Season 7, which I am going to watch right after I watch this, finish this video. So, what do you guys think? Sorry it took me practically a 30-minute rant for this video. But what do you guys think about, how do you guys feel about the whole Black Lightning getting canceled after Season 4? Let me know in the comment section down below. And how do you guys feel about Painkiller having its own show, potentially? Let me know in the comment section down below. Catch you guys later. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Be kind to one another. And I'll catch you guys in the next stream or video, whichever comes first. Later.